So I'm back with Ariel. Ariel, haven't seen you in a few weeks. How have you been?
I've been okay. I've been exhausted with this heat, but I mean, I've still been pushing it, really. Like mentally and physically, just pressing whatever button is in mind that happens to be my problem or hypothesis at the moment. Yep, I'm just trying to break it down and solve it.
Trying to break it down?
No, just to conclude it.
Conclude it. Okay, finish it. Okay. And anything new going on with you?
No, anything new with me is just like my health, so healthy eating, being upkept and clean with myself, and I just find a way to make more money than what I usually do, so
okay.
Yeah.
I do notice that you cut your hair. I love it.
Oh yeah, I cut my hair all the time.
Looks really good on you.
I keep it at this length, it irritates me, I'm really miserable and I just want to die.
Why?
Because I'm just sick of this shit. I'm alone. And even though I'm not alone and I still got a body with me, it's still it's not enough because I don't even get to have it. But see, that's where the other people come in. Other people are not, it doesn't matter what the fuck you have, you're always gonna have somebody there. If you're lucky enough to have that, and even if you get something, and even if you get to have like a giant, that's like more like ancestral or like unique or like one of a kind, that's like once in a blue moon and a specialty to some, but like it happens, I don't really know though, but that's what's going on with me in particular, and I just wish I got more. That's it.
So you're a little sad. Been sad today?
No, I don't know. I'm just agitated.
What's agitating you?
My nerves are wrecked. What's agitating me is freaking life. My pieces aren't put together like I want them to, or I need them. What's your next question?
I'm sorry to hear that you're struggling with some of that stuff, but you're stronger. You can overcome that stuff. Okay, please talk to a specialist.
There is no stuff. The stuff is yourself and other people too. People who are headed in the head. Fucking that's what a fat motherfucker is. When they say a fat. When the motherfuckers who are all fucked up, they're all fucking just freaking worried about who and whatnot. Instead of working about themselves. And then like the world is so freaking weird. This is what I gotta say about it. I didn't even think about this shit. Like, there's a fucking or like a doppelgänger of yourself, Yeah. Or like you got cousin stuff or whatever. You got like a picture. Like, this is what I look like.
Right.
And I'm Mexican. But then there's you in every freaking race. So then you're like one yellow, one black, one red, one olive, and it's all you. And but they could all be boys or girls or whatever, but they're all you. But see, but they're different, it's not even true, it's true, but like in another end of the world. But then once they find out about each other, then and they're sick in the head like that and want to go seek each other out, then they kill everybody and themselves. That's what the did to me, and now they him in my body, or how the fuck, because I'm unisex, I got the genotype of being a bitch and a nigga, so like when the male version of me is all la-di-da and like has a bitch starstruck,
Yeah.
and I gotten to meet myself, and I'm not gay for that, but like they're good, they're attractive, and good looking, I guess, yeah. Well, I haven't found me one yet that I want to stay committed to or like reach to, but it would be nice. I want to find my specific person of choice, or like just who stumbled in my life, and I want him to be just that one, I don't want to have to like deal with like more like just nonsense or just bullshit.
So you're looking for a significant other, somebody that you can share your life with?
My time was just my space, or like my thoughts, or just.
When's the last time you had a meaningful relationship?
Like 5 years ago. 4 years ago.
And you're looking for that type of special relationship?
No, I'm a grown adult, yeah, who the fuck be in a relationship and whatnot, but I'm still young as hell. I still gotta go to school, I don't take any of it serious. I won't take none of it serious until I'm like about 30 when it comes to relationships. like maybe 25, you know, 27, no, like 20, like 25, 26. So my 30s, you know, because from right now all the way to like those years, then it's gonna take me some time to like put the money away, so therefore I could like have me a storage, have me an apartment, make sure I have the car, and then all the bills are paid, and then the credit, you know, and then like and then just making sure I'm able to upkeep with all of it, just to stay in the neighborhood, or like, you know, I'm at the move on the outskirts, or like I'm inside the freeway, or in another city, like just 4 more out, or who knows what, you know. I don't want to go live on the res. You know, they don't live door to door. They live like acres and miles away from one another. You know, there's nothing much out there. You know, and every day I'm just becoming more of a mean person, and I'm just mad. You know, and everybody can tell you that. You know, it's I'm mentally ill. You know, like psychologically intuitive, that like I can freaking hear your thoughts sometimes, you know, like if I'm around you enough, you know, I'll be out there in the world by myself, and I can hear you thinking aloud or voicing your words, and then once I meet you, I can tell you exactly what you said, or like when you're right there with me, you know, the voices all pop in, and so therefore you and me can have a conversation, and then the voice in the air will answer your question, and then there I repeat it, and then you're like, oh, what, you know, hello, you knew that? And then I'm like, yep, yes sir.
Wow.
You know, and that's why everybody hates me.
Because you can read their thoughts?
Everybody's trying to, you know, no, because I guess I'm a witch, or something. You know, I'm much more than a witch. I'm Native American, and I don't change into no freaking animal like a dog or like a bunny or none of that shit if I dare wanted to, because those things are real. Yes, they are. You know, but
is it called shape-shifting?
No, those are yeah, that's shapeshifters.
Okay.
You know, changing animals and shit, and the ones that just dirt, just whatever the fuck the ground is, like shift changers.
Okay.
Or you know, shapeshifter, shift changer, whatever. You know, one who changes into an animal and one who changes into different people, or goes invisible and walks through walls and shit. So it gets stupid.
So you're looking for a significant other. What are you looking for in a guy? What type of guy?
I'm not looking quite for a significant other, but I would like to have a consistent partner, you know, and just build a friendship throughout these trials, and just like trying to redeem ourselves, like the whole entire world, and like make our way back to freaking like Earth, you know, and move back to when we freaking I don't know.
What are you looking for in a partner?
Just honesty. That's all I ever ask.
You want an honest partner?
Yeah.
Tall, short, chunky, skinny?
My preference, you know, what I need out of a person is honesty and trust and faithfulness, and then what I want, you know, is just attention and smothering a bit, you know, and just admiration.
What about a credit score?
No, I already said that for one day. You know, when it is I open up my account, you know, then I'll go on ahead and I'll do that. The account is there already. You know, it's either a zero or it's pending.
Right.
You know, yeah.
What about the credit score of the dude, your partner? What type of credit score do you want?
No, I don't really know what credit score, you know. It's just that how much, you know, I don't know. I don't even know how percentages taxes work and stuff, you know. My credit score or whatever the fuck, I like it at the minimum it is. It ain't for many, and it ain't gonna get around many. Unless they're serious, you know?
Yeah.
People are a little how they come up on my number, because they like to pressure people and be like, oh my god, this bitch is that, I'm gonna go fuck her now, motherfucker, now every time, you know, now I'm gonna a link to him or some shit, you know? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna fuck that shit. I don't mean to be bitter, but I don't like to. It makes me go insane, because you shouldn't have to go through hang out with somebody and go through the personality disorders with them, and fucking you're bipolar and schizophrenic, and next thing you know you're fucking kill one another.
You've been in those toxic relationships before? That's not good, right?
Yeah, because my ex-friend ShamWeezie.
ShamWeezie?
Yeah, he's undiagnosed, but that man, he's like bipolar and let me say, he goes through some shit too.
Okay. Well, hopefully ShamWeezie is okay nowadays, okay?
Yeah, I hope so too.
Absolutely. What are you gonna do for the rest of the day?
Hang out in my neighborhood and try and fuck around and get some money and buy some tatas or something, because my feet hurt real bad. No, I don't need shoes. I already got shoes now. Yeah. One of the brothers helped me out. But like, just, I don't know, ready to switch it up. I need a little duffel bag or something so I can carry my clothes and shit. Fucking easier to go. I don't know. I just need easier access to get around and make sure I do a little give and take, so therefore I have money in my pocket, and also just make sure I eat, snack in between and stuff.
Yeah, I'll go get you some food in a little bit. But how are you staying hydrated and making sure that you?
No, I don't, but as long as I take care of this vessel myself, then you know what, in thought and in prayer and just my well-being and how I feel towards that, and see, that's again, it's the little jinx trying to see how to ring your own bitch. You either do or you don't. It depends on them if they want to budge or not, and even then, sometimes you just bound to be from birth or some shit. I don't mean to rain on people's parade. I could help. But at the same time, I ain't gonna give help. It's because you know what, in Arizona, I'm like this because I see it happen. Yeah. Because I grew up with people of such like energies and stuff. I was around that shit. I didn't know what it was, but I was around it. I don't know what my family's like either. But my tia knows about stuff like that. But see, they never taught me nothing. I come from the reservation, and I don't know how they freaking caught me or got me. My memories were wiped away, and next thing I woke up dressed in my outfit for my birthday, I just ran out of a mother wormhole. Those are real. I just ran into my own movie, it was like I came out of a movie. Wow. It was insane. I wish the motherfuckers did that, they can unlock the pieces so I can figure out what. I don't
know. When's the last time you slept?
Oh, barely. Simply in the middle of the night for a good 20 minutes maybe or anything.
So you're
or less than that. I don't be sleeping. I can't sleep. No.
Why?
Because the streets don't let you sleep. The people don't like to see you get comfortable. They don't want to see you look better than them. They don't want to see you with niggas. They don't want to see you smoking dope. And then damn well you better not be eating around them. It's fucked. But it's alright though. Because, I don't know, I'm not better than nobody, but I guess there's a reason why I'm on these videos too, I don't know. So you can just see what a person like myself, just bullshit is, just work on your character defects and be a better person so you're not, because I'm a really bitchy person, and I'm hostile and I'm uptight and I'm short-tempered and just I just want to just fuck things up like I got hands, but I don't. I end up breaking my own knuckles.
Have you been like that all of your life? With anger issues?
No, not kind of. I'm always easygoing. I don't know about the anger issues much, but I just know just the bother. Because I never had socialization, and they raised me to only be one-on-one. I was around my siblings and stuff, but now I think about it, even when we ate dinner as a family, it was just everybody to themselves. No link, no association, no comfort, no nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you tie a lot of what you're going through now to things that happened to you when you were a kid, or your upbringing, your childhood?
That's a lot of it is going on around here, yeah. But no, it's I don't know. They ain't gonna tell me nothing. I'm just gonna go to sleep, and if I see a vision and I see pictures, then I distinguish it when, if it's the present, the future, or the later or something. I don't know. Based off of the images or just I don't know, however the fuck they do it.
Okay. So Ariel, it was really nice seeing you. I'm glad you're still alive. I really hope that one day you get better, get well. Allow me to take you to treatment center. But stay safe.
I have to check in on my days.
Yeah.
Check in.
Keep checking in with me, okay?
Yeah.
God bless you. Be safe, and I'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
That worries me too. You say these things, and who's Ariel? Which Ariel is that? Because there's a lot of us now that I think of it. If I really go deep that back, maybe you and I went to school together. I don't know. Your age, I don't know. You got Botox a little bit. Oh, my friend Elizabeth. Her name is Elizabeth. She's not much of my friend no more, but we were high school, classmates.
Yeah.
She's that big and stuff. Mom had pictures of her and I on Facebook and shit, and this is best it gets. But she's strange, and she's from the South, but she's cool. But I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, she's pretty bad.
Okay.
She's a good girl, but she's her own type of person.
Okay.
But I don't know. I just know her and I are like, to this day are still going through it. You know, no harm done, no rips, no tears, nothing, but just attitude. Girls and girls, it's wild.
Ariel, stay safe, okay? I'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.